Hello, hello. Just dropping in on you today to say hi and show you what's going on with the energies. Maybe you can cheer me up like you always do. Nobody seems to have found us yet, but hopefully in a few minutes you will. I just spoke to the lawyer and the insurance, and wow, it's not very encouraging. I'm just going to trust in a much bigger source. Hey everybody. Hello Grayson and Alicia, Lori, Lena, aka, well hi Barb. I think I'm going to just quit talking to all of those people with the insurance. I'm just feel better without them. Hey Mia. Hey. Thank you, Amy. I can certainly use good vibes. Thank you, Claire. She says, hope you feel better. Hey, Laurie. Hey, Mary. Hey, everybody. I must say, I'm needing some help keeping my frequency higher today after talking to lawyers and insurance and all that. Blech. But this happened and I had nothing to do with it, so there it is. Oh, and Chipper has arrived. He knows I'm talking to you all. Hey, Rose. Hey, y'all. Sylvia. Chipper, you gonna come say hi to everyone? He'll probably be up here in a minute. Hey, everyone. Okay. Let's take a look at what's happening with the energies. Here we go. All right. This is the, I'm sorry for all the reflections. That's the ceiling reflecting. Can't do anything about it in the daytime here. This is the Tomsk University Russian Schumann resonance chart. This is, of course, a spectrogram. They used to call it a spectrograph, but now it's going with spectrogram. And you can see we have a nice big whiteout blob that we just had. It seems to have just passed. Hang on a minute. Let me get something to point with. Now, let's use this for now. So, we are right here. Everything, the newest on all these charts, is to the right. And this was a very, very short while ago. And I think I posted it. This is, we go down here to amplitude. And right here is the part of the graph that is showing how high that was. So you see it's come down to the second square in the graph. So this is right at 35, power 35 or amplitude 35, which is nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot of energy coming in there. I don't see any black spikes or notable anomalies on the electromagnetic background chart. So this is plenty right here. Of course, whiteout is the highest it goes on this chart. It actually is whiting it out. Did not used to be a color that was on this chart, but every time it overwhelmed the chart, it would go whiteout. Now they have included it sort of up here at the top above red. So this is stretching from all the way at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but it does go all the way to the bottom in some areas, up to the top. This top area up here is the lesser hertz. Over here is where you can see the hertz represented. So that's 0 at the top, and the highest is at the bottom, which is 40 hertz. This stretches from top to bottom. This line right here is the baseline of the Schumann resonance, which is 7.83 hertz. That is always present. And there are others that have developed these horizontal lines. They call it second and third and fourth Schumann resonance. But this is where we are right now. So the areas today that you will be experiencing activity in have to do with the lower frequencies. So these correlate, of course, with your brain waves. The human brain wave correlates with the Schumann resonance and tends to reflect it. And so if you're feeling drowsy or a little tired, or maybe a lot of different things, because the higher you go, which is the lower on this, the higher the frequency in the brain, because our brains reflect this very, very often. And beta, well, I have a chart that shows all that, but I don't want to go into it right now. But you are welcome to go up to the top of my page, which is at the featured post, which are up towards the top. They run across the top. There's like 5 of them. And the third one over is called the Schumann Kit. And in that, I show all the brain waves. Ow, my neck just cracked. All the brain waves that correlate to the Schumann resonance. And you'll see what part is for sleeping, drowsy, beta, which is awake and alert, etc., etc. And this is going all the way down to what looks like at about 16, between 16 and 20, the really intense part, and then going all the way down to around 36, 40, which is gamma, which is super fast, and that can cause anxiety in some people. Other people, they feel amazing creativity and have serious aha moments. Let's take a look right quick. That was a very Southern term, I think. Look right quick. At the Cumiana, Italy Observatory Schumann resonance. And you can see we are spiking, spiking, spiking. The geophone at the top is also showing it up here. And this is the one that's less demonstrative, but it's pretty demonstrative right now. Let's take a look here. Boom. Woo! Boom shakalaka. Yahoo! Look at all that. This is intense. Intense stuff. Let's skip off of here, which is the app, for those of you who may be new. Let me get up here where we need to be. That's the app, which is a quick Schumann check run by my now friend, Alex. He had one of the very first good Schumann resonance apps, maybe the first, and I've been watching him and been a part of his ever since. But that's what we were looking at there. Now I've gone to the actual page online, and here is the address, vlf.it. And as you can see, Italy does not have any storming going on. Now and then the spiking will reflect storms. There's none happening in Italy right now. There's things around them, but check this out. That's a lot. And that was, I posted some of this earlier, but we've had more since then. Right now, it doesn't appear we're spiking right at this moment, which is always to the far right. But this, I feel, is definitely residual. and you're probably still feeling it. Notice the geophone is also showing a lot of spiking, and this area on the chart also. So this is going way out over the top, over 100 hertz. It's powerful. So don't be surprised if you're feeling some stuff today, because red is the most intense for this chart. And it's blowing out the top and the bottom. And here we can see this is a chart that is based on the same with Kumiana, and it shows the overall image. So this was earlier on the 15th, that up at the top. Coming across, you see all the flaring up of the yellowish green, which is elevated energies. And then here is what we were just looking at, and it's not showing anything right here. So this chart is showing up to about 21 UTC. Let's see where we are right now. Wait a minute. What's going on here? It's showing 16. Is that right? We're at 16. Oh my. Hold on. Let me see what I've not noticed. Y'all forgive me. Remember, I'm still dealing with a concussion. This chart is stuck. I am so sorry, y'all. This is stuck earlier. This is not showing the updated. Let's refresh it and see if it does any differently. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Ah! Now it's updated. My goodness, that would have been awful if I had not ever noticed that while we were on the line here together. Whatever we're on. Look at that. Okay, this gives us the intensity a lot better, doesn't it? Wowie. Well, what just happened? That's interesting. There's something about stars came up, and it was saying it was not enabled. I wonder why it's not enabled. Anyhow, we're in the midst of it still. This is still happening right up till now. Boy, I'm glad I finally noticed that. Gee whiz, y'all. I'm doing my best. Yeehaw! Here we are, 16 UTC, which is now. And these spikes are going out the top. Over 100 hertz. Look at all this. We also have some odd-looking dark spikes in here. And odd-looking anomalies across the top. See this? Almost looks like a language, doesn't it? Very interesting. But this is what's happening with Kumiana, and this is Schumann resonance, and it is blasting away up till this very moment, still continuing. You can see the geophone is just way out there. Background is blue. That fuchsia hot pink color is showing the spiking as well as the white in the middle. Gee whiz. And now this gives you the true image. This has been going on for hours and hours throughout the wee morning hours. Okie dokie. And look here. This also shows tons of activity. And the spiking, which is right here, is showing what's happening right now. Well, chipper boy. Are you going to say hi to everyone? You go just brush against my leg to say hi to me. He's being quiet right now. Interesting. Reminder, your pets. This is frozen, by the way. This thing is stuck. We'll take the angelic intervention through the purple, but it is definitely stuck. Look at these odd artifacts here on the screen. Very interesting. Lots of stuff happening on the charts. We got a lot of blackout here. Absence of information. This is an Atos down in that mine. Spiking on this chart also. I'm needing, yeah, that's up to date. Having to check, make sure that the charts haven't gotten frozen through these intense energies. But that's a pretty good update there. And where'd my cat go? Oh, where he went? He's behaving oddly. I think I'm probably behaving oddly too. How about you? Are you behaving oddly? Let's take a quick look at the magnetosphere cut plane model, shall we? This is always interesting, almost always, because it shows things it looks pretty interesting already, things you can't see other places. Here we go. Yeah, now that's Earth. Those of you that are new, half white, half black, day side, night side. These are our shields. You see the slider coming along the bottom. This shows you where we are. We're up on to right now. Wow. We are surrounded by pressure. This is the pressure model. Boom. And red is the most intense, and then orange and yellow, white, baby blue, and up to a dark blue is the background. And there's a slider coming across on us. Look at all that. Wow. That's kind of crazy. It's like there's a shield inside the shield. And there's a big wham. That happened about 14 UTC. See the slider come across. This represents about 3 hours. We're coming up now on 16 right here, UTC. Look at all that. And this big wham at the beginning, it's resetting. Boom! That was about 1345 UTC, actually. Let's watch that again. Boom. Wow. Now, if that was 13, it was like 3 hours ago. So that would have been about 9 a.m. this morning, Eastern Standard Time. It's New York City time, and you all can figure it by your own there. So that was a big hit, and it has stayed red hot, energy-wise, ever since then. Look at all that. And you see, this clearly has gotten inside our shields. The shield is supposed to block energies, but once they get in, there they are, all around us. Okay, let's watch density. And here's the legend on density. White is very low density, and dark blue is the most intense. So here's our slider right here. A lot of swirling in there, a lot of activity. Let's go start again. Let's watch the first hit. Boom. And we have stayed surrounded by density, the dark blue, this entire time. And you can see the shields and the magnetosphere kind of blown back. Kind of like it got his hair blown back. Okay. Now, well, let's watch the hit one more time. Whack. There it goes. All right. This is velocity, and here is the legend. Dark blue is the most intense, then green, yellow, orange, and then red is the least. Red is kind of the background. You can see the slider is coming across here at the bottom. So that was about, we're up to almost now. Now we're about right now here. And we have just now starting again. Here should be the hit. Whack. Look at all that blue. Oddly, as often we see, it's behind us and around the sides. And we're coming up to about now. A lot of churning and moving there. But this one is definitely the most exciting one. Yeah, let's take a look at this up close. And it is beginning. Boom! Boom, boom, whack. Get a clear image when I zoom in. And coming across to about halfway across, we're coming up on hold on. It started again. My goodness. Threw me off. Okay. It's coming across to about halfway. Moving towards now, right about here. Look at all that. A little Earth stuck in the middle with that little white spot. How interesting. Look at that little well off to the side. Okay. So, let's take a look real fast and see what's happening on spaceweatherlive.com. And for those of you who are new, that is the website. It's also an app. And that's where we look at a lot of the readings on the space weather. And let's go ahead and go to the first page, to auroral activity, and check this out. Look at that first. That is aurora. You can see where you live on our flat map globe here. And you can see the aurora is roaring. When you see that red like that, that means it's really intense. And we need to refresh this page. Okay, we've come down to a KP5. We were at a KP7 earlier, so things have calmed down a wee bit. KP7 is really high, and we were there not long ago. Look at the solar wind has dropped down a bit, but it's still yellow. It's still in the warning type range. Density has come down, but still has a yellow edge. Interplanetary magnetic field is staying pretty high, but not as high as it could be. We have seen it blood red totally before. And then, wow, what? Can you even see that? Look at the BZ. It is so far down south. I don't know if I've ever seen it do this. That's totally down here in the red, and the line is red. My goodness. No, I don't think I've ever seen that before. And the BZ reflects a lot of things, but one of the things is the polarization. You know, Earth is polarized. Positive, negative, and so is the sun. And when it's way down here in the south, in the negative, we really feel what's going on with the energies coming from the sun and hitting Earth. So, wow. I'm just going to screenshot that because I've never seen that before. There we go. All right, here is our moon phase. And here we see the, let me back this off. The magnetometer in Kiruna, Sweden, which I probably said all wrong, is pretty intense, down to K6. And the disturbance storm time index is blasting, down in a strong storm. Wowee. That's what it's showing us. It's intense. And I wish I could get this image clearer. That's a little better. Look at that. That is heavy duty. So if you're feeling something, don't be surprised. Let's come up here. Let's go look at solar activity. This wispy looking coronal hole is coming around more and more, but it's still not full on yet. Oh, look at that. Can you see how out of focus that is? The image photo from, man, that just kind of makes my eyes do something strange. Of course, concussion doesn't help, I'm sure. Wow, something banged the satellite, apparently, and the camera. Let's see what it shows us when we touch it. Oh, just shows us a bigger image of it being shaken like crazy. Huh, wonder what did that? You know? Was that something zooming through space, a big wave of energy, and whack this thing. It says the past 2 hours we're looking and no outstanding solar flares registering, but this is very odd. So for the fun of it, let's take a look up here. I wanted to zoom and look at the rest of it. Let's come here to where we see the corona holes. We hit more data. Let's go to SDO. This will be showing us, well, hey, Terry. Did I miss the arrows? I did. Thank you, Terry. Wait a minute. Is it Terry? Yes, 500 stars. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Girl, she has done so much for me. It's unbelievable and has become a very dear friend. She's the one that started the GoFundMe, and I haven't looked at it today, but it's been doing amazing. You all are, how can I say, you all are amazing. You're not just saying beautiful, kind words to me after my getting whacked from behind in the car, but you're proving it with actual. Okay, there's Chipper Boo. Hey, boy. Aw. Say hi to the tribe. Yeah. Oh, he's purring away. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Well. Okay. Okay, that's enough. If you're going to say more, say it now. So, Terry, thank you. And thank you, beautiful tribe family. It was up to 3,000 something yesterday. I don't know what it is today. But that's such a blessing. It makes me feel loved, supported, and encouraged, whereas the insurance companies and the lawyers are not making me feel good at all. They're basically saying, yeah, your back's broken. Now you got to prove that it happened in the accident. How do you prove something like that? If I say to them, I didn't hurt like this, I didn't have pain in my lower back and into my hips and all the way down my legs before this, that apparently doesn't matter. So their job, the insurance job, is to not pay out anything. And they're really, really trying to do that. And so anyway, I may end up just hoping I at least get enough from them to cover the CAT scan and the x-rays that showed everything. But they're saying there's no proof it happened during this horrible wreck. Well, I'd say it definitely did. But anyway, I find more peace just trusting God, trusting our wonderful prime creator, trusting love. That makes me feel a lot better than trying to deal with all these crazy people. Oh, Chipper has decided it's time to ramp this up into a real visit. Oh, and you're getting the headbutt. You all just got a big kitty hug and kiss. It's still going on. All right. Well, thank you, Chipper. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. What a sweet boy. I don't see Sugar today. Today we're being visited and attended to by Chipper. Most time I don't get both of them at once during the day. They seem to take shifts watching over me and hanging out with me. One will one day while the other one sleeps, and the next day it will be the other one with me. But Chipper, you don't know. Oh, wow. Scared me. I was afraid my water was open, but it wasn't. Sorry, Chipper. He's like, gee whiz, Marguerite. Anyway. Okay. Thank you, Chipper. Nice visit. The tribe says hi. All right. Let's look here. Yeah, that blue one here. See if we can get it where you can see it well enough. it's shaken here also. Totally out of focus. This one looks pretty good. This one looks pretty good. That may be a little shaken. It seems that it was that one in particular satellite feed that got badly shaken. Let's see if we can, it probably will not show it to us up till that moment. Let's give it a shot. It's amazing how it reflects everything so strongly. Okay. Let's just watch. You see all the little solar flares happening all over. All the sparkles. They're not showing up as well. Okay. It's not showing up to the point of the shaking. Yeah, we tried. Okay. I don't know. Something hit the satellite. Something shook the camera. Things that make you go, don't know what triggered that. Something zooming through space maybe, or maybe just a big wave of really powerful energy. Don't know. Let's come over here real quickly and see what else. Let's see what this down here. Oh, it's very calm. This is kind of odd. That's odd. It's like showing virtually nothing. And with all the energy we're seeing around us and coming at us, I don't know why this is not lit up more. Let's also check out stereo ahead while we're at it. Have to do several steps to get where we're going. And then hit thumbnails. And let's take a look. Sorry about all the reflection. Let's see if we have any anomalies. See how far it will go. We have that same eternal solar flare. Look at that. It looks like it's the same position still. It's very odd. It's lasted a long time. That doesn't make sense. I know, Chipper. Did you hear him? It doesn't make sense. Oh, he's watching the birds. He's all excited about the birds out there. Okay, let's move on through quickly. And look how long this is lasting. And these are the numbers next to it. You see the time in UTC. That was an odd looking stuff there. Very grainy. Nothing showing up at this point. That's too outstanding. And I don't see any shaking showing up in this one. So it must have happened only, of course, this is going to, well, right up before 16 UTC. And just trying to trace through and find this. That was at 1603 UTC. So we were not allowed to see that on that particular satellite. And this is SDOAIA. I don't know. Maybe we'll see something else later. Okay, I need to move along. I don't mean to bore you all. I'm slow here. All right. This is what we're seeing for the current warnings and alerts. It's still showing a G1 geomagnetic storm, KP5. It's showing where there will possibly be aurora. And then the strength of the interplanetary magnetic field is moderate, 16.46 nanoteslas. And the direction is moderately south. I'd say it's a lot south. The disturbance storm time index predicts strong storm conditions right now. Well, that's correct. That is what we saw. Let's just take a quick look again and refresh this and look at all of that aurora again. And we're still at a KP5. And this is in the strong storm. And this is still way down there. And it's almost at negative 20 nanoteslas. That is big. All right, beloved, I think we've covered everything. So today you may be feeling all kinds of things. I may be feeling all kinds of things too. Oh, Chipper is pawing at the birdies. He does that. He'll tap the windows to get their attention. Chipper, what are they doing out there? What's happening? Huh? What's going on? Oh my goodness. Did you hear him? Ah-wee, he said. It's the tribe. You want to say anything else real quick? Nope. Okay. All right, baby boy. I think he may end up jumping in my lap again. We probably need to go. Let's do the heart-brain coherence together, shall we? I think it'll make me feel better too. And feeling better is a good thing. You draw to yourself what you're thinking and feeling, and to feel good and to think good, positive things helps create more of that for you and everyone around you. So it's a very noble thing. It's not selfish. And let's do the heart-brain coherence meditation. Let's do it quickly. It only takes 3 minutes. And it can activate your superpowers. It takes your heart chakra and the incredible torus field created by the heart and the torus field created by the brain, and it brings them into coherence so that they become one big, massive torus field. And then your brain now knows what's in the quantum field of possibilities, and it knows how to make you feel better. It knows how to correct things. It knows what to send to different parts of your being, all of them, whether it be spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, energetic. It knows what to do. So it's a really great, wonderful thing. Take your hand and put it on your heart area. Bring your attention right here to the heart. Kind of let yourself focus in and center yourself. Take a deep breath. Now imagine you're breathing in through the heart area and breathing out from the heart area, not just your nose and mouth. Imagine it. Ready? We're going to do that on and off as we remember it all the way through this 3 minutes. Also think of something you're really, really grateful for. Something that can touch your emotions. And always think of the day of my spiritual awakening when I met unconditional, unlimited love that, well, accepts and loves me just as I am. And I'm thankful for our tribe too. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'm thankful that I wasn't hurt worse in the wreck. I'm thankful that I am healing. And I'm thankful for you all in a big, big way. Even more now than usual. So, touching the heart, breathing in and out. Imagine breathing in and out from the heart, thinking and feeling, letting yourself feel something you're really grateful for. And you'll hear me say thank you, because I am activating my gratitude through words and my emotions. And I will let you know when our 3 minutes is up. So, 3. Okay, let us begin. surprised if you feel a lot of peace or bliss, or love or connectedness to one another and to our source. Don't be surprised if your unpleasant symptoms disappear. Flow. Saw like electricity shoot across the back of my eyelids. Y'all feel it's like a surge. Thank you. The beauty of this time fill us. Let the love fill us, surround us. Thank you. The gratitude brings love. Thank you. Just a little longer. Ah, that's good. That's good. Just a teeny bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if you were having heart flip-flops, arrhythmias, if your heart has evened out now, or if you were experiencing anxiety, if you feel peace now. And bliss, I love bliss. Bliss is always welcome, and love. And yes, I feel you all out there. Feel that interconnected weave that connects all of us together. Thank you for joining me for this meditation and this time together. And realize you can do this anytime. You can stop in the middle of your day. Just don't do it when you're driving. Probably better you don't when you're driving, because you might want to close your eyes, and you don't want to do that when you're driving. And take that deep breath into the heart area. And you can do this all during the day, even without everyone else, but we hit synergy when we do it together. It's always better, I think. Or you can come back and watch this video, which will be on here for 30 minutes, and then Facebook wipes it out. But I am putting all of them that I can onto the YouTube page that I have, and you're welcome to go over and watch them there. So I love you all. Thank you for all your beautiful kindnesses and gifts and love and support. And thank you, Misty. What have you sent me? 20 stars. You all, 1 star, just so you'll know what Facebook's, how it works. 1 star is 1 penny, 1 cent. So she just sent me 20 cents. Thank you. And I feel the love that is attached to all of your beautiful words and all of your beautiful gifts. Some of you have really, really done beautiful things. And kindness, I appreciate it. And if you don't have anything, to give financially, do not worry about it. I totally understand. I have lived beneath the poverty line a great deal of my life, and it's okay. But thank you to those of you who have, Misty sent 50 stars here, so she's combined up to 70 cents. Thank you, Misty. Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of scary when you reach out and use new things on Facebook, like stars, if you've never used them before. You don't know what it means or what it's going to do or how it works. Tammy says, get where I can see the rest of what you do. We had a plasma blast leave the sun a couple of days ago. It was to hit us today and tomorrow. It was a big one and was forecast to give a G3 storm. We already had a G3 storm out of whatever has hit us. But yeah, thank you, Tammy. There's more coming. And I will report on it when we see the evidence of it. Misty says the shaking in quotes. I've begun hearing this all morning, especially while praying and journaling. The shaking. Shaking can be physical and it can be emotional, it can be social, it can be all kinds of things. Lisa says, hope you're healing well and feeling more like yourself. I am. Talking to the lawyer and the insurance people always bums me out. And I came on here, I'm toned down a wee bit, but you all always make me feel better. And when we do the heart-brain coherence, it helps me a lot also. Sheila said I had a couple of earthquakes this morning. I expected to see the flats. I don't know where you are or how big those earthquakes were. Pamela Jessman, love you. Kitty's in our tribe too. Yes. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, all of you all. Hey, Nancy. Okay. Hey, Casey. Danielle says, thanks for the headbutt by Chipper. Chipper, part of the tribe, enjoyed your headbutt. He looked over here. Hold on. Chip? Whoops. Hey, boy. Your headbutt was enjoyed and received. It was. Yeah. The tribe sends their love to you too, baby. I tell you, beautiful little animals. Last night there were like 8 deer in my front yard, and they're so beautiful. Deer are just so graceful and gorgeous, and they come and they show me themselves. They make sure I see them so I'll know, and I can get some corn out there to them. And then they bring all their families and munch on the corn. They're so full of peace. When I see a deer, sometimes it's like a sign to me. They have like a spiritual sign effect towards me. Jacqueline says, if you've seen any doctors for your back, that should be proof alone. Don't give up. Well, just send prayers and energy and love to me, because I really do feel like giving up on this system. I don't like anything that is false and deceptive, and they are being very false and deceptive and fighting. Even my own insurance company is just not going to bat for me. Very frustrating. And then they have the lawyer this morning, supposed to be for me, say, well, they may not even count the broken discs unless you can prove it happened in the wreck. And at the hospital, when they read the CAT scan, they said, well, you have broken fractured discs, but We can't prove when that occurred. Well, that's just strange. It's never hurt like this, and I've never had that bizarre deep cut in my back where all this seems related to what happened with the accident. I'm just going to try to relax and receive good. Well, thank you, Sue. I can't help but be me. I am what I am. Thank you, Rose. So many of you I know, I've come to know by how often I see you and what you say. Hey, Bobby. Well, I guess I should get off of this. And Terry, once again, thank you so much. It was a pain, evidently, to set up that GoFundMe. It took quite a while, and she called me and told me that she had done it, gotten it done, and I just can't say thank you enough. It's been such an encouragement, and all you who have sent gifts through PayPal and through Buy Me a Coffee, it really is making a huge difference. I haven't accessed any of it because I'm going to try and use it for paying bills and stuff like that. But I love y'all much, and I intend to just be back. I'm feeling better. My eyes are not hurting so bad by the light or my ears from sound. So this concussion is healing. My cranium is still sore all over. And there's spots on the back of my head. I barely stand to touch. It hurts so much. But I am doing much better. And I'm so thankful for all your love and prayers. And I intend to come and visit with you as often as possible, because you all are my life. You all encourage me. You're my family. You cheer me up every time I come on. I love being with you all. Oh, there's a little golden, the American goldfinch. Hold on. Let's see if I can turn it around and you can see this little beautiful bird. And you see the yellow? It's through the screen, so it's muted. There's a cardinal right next to it. Oh, and a finch, another finch. But look at the yellow on that one. They start getting yellow, more and more yellow as the summer comes on. Beautiful little birds. I hope you could see some of the color through the screen on my window. Chipper is still watching them. He loves the birds. So, hey, I'll be back. Good to see you too. Thank you. All right, y'all, I'm going to finally get off of here. It is 12:48 PM EST, Eastern Standard Time, where I am here. And I love spending this time with you, and Chipper has too. Sugar must be asleep somewhere. She's not up here today, but she was here yesterday. So, much love to you all, and big hugs and kisses from me to you all, really. You all are the best. You really are. See ya.